Welcoming in this April 17th, 2026 auspicious day. New moon in Aries with 7 other planets in the sign of Aries. Chiron, Mercury, Neptune. And we call in the highest vibration of our light and our energy and Grandmother Sarita, our light guides, our ascended masters, our galactic federation, all those known and unknown, our loved ones that we got to experience here on earth that are now in the other realm. We give our gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for calling us in and arriving here. Beautiful. We've already lit the candles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have some copal here. We're going to put our copal in. Oh, looks like it actually needs another little lighter. So we are having a little ceremony and a little Reality Inspyrd. So we're going to talk about the energy that we're calling in right now in this new moon in Aries. So we light our charcoal with our copal on it. And there's like a right amount of spark and a right amount of all of it before you have to put it down. Yes, good. Come here. There we go. Okay, I should have tongs, but I don't have them. But we'll get those soon. So this episode is going to be about finding our center, being the beacon that the humanity needs right now. Being the beacon that humanity needs right now is what we're going to kind of dive through today. So we're calling in the energy, we're lighting the copal, we're bringing in a little gong here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the beautiful gong, for the copal, for the copal. It was propping up the mirror, not just one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, blessing this space and how we can live in gratitude. What inspired today's episode is this astrological alignment. We're in the year of the fire horse, and we've got this new moon today on this Friday, the 17th of April, 2026. And it is go time. It is the first sign of the zodiac, and spring is here. We have arrived, and it is go time. Like, we are already in full bloom. It's almost summer, and the momentum is so deep, and so it doesn't want to be put down. I was like, and it's like, nope, you're gonna hold me. Okay, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna fan it because it feels so good. It's time to go. That's what this is about. Is it's go time. And so everything that you've done, that you've built, every death and rebirth and intention and dream asked for and needing to be met and desire that you put on the back burner, that you may have forgotten about, that you not forgot about, but it's in the back of your mind, but it's been forgotten slightly, or there's still some doubt around it, or there's still a little guilt or a little shame about it. A shame of being too big, shame of asking for too much, a shame of maybe not being worthy of it. And the doubt is coming from the negative self-talk, and the doubt is so subtle that it's almost normal. It's so subtle and so familiar. If you don't bring your attention to it, you can go your whole life without recognizing it until you do recognize it. We have the balsam of healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Inspired by the astrological alignment that we have in Aries right now, we are moving forth. This energy is moving us into the new earth, into the next level, into the next expansion, into our own true authentic self. So what's happening is like everything that's been untrue, everything that was hidden, that was swept under the rug, that we doubted, that any secrets are coming out. If it's a lie, if it's inauthentic, if it's not in alignment, it's going to start flying. And it is your job to tame the fire, to stoke the fire, to hold the flame, that inner flame, that stabilizer, to have the capacity to have the calm certainty to be activated into your greatest and highest good. And to do that, you need an unshakable certainty. And with that unshakability, you get calm certainty. And calm certainty is what I've been calling this year the fire horse since I first knew it was coming. I looked up like horses and how to train them and what it means. And I was like, oh, there has to be you have to tame a horse. You can't let it run wild. They need to be tamed. They need to be trained. And the word discipline comes up. And discipline has never been a word that feels good in my body. Doesn't feel good in my body. Whether hard work, also don't love. It's like, I'm like, yep, hard work. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do hard work. Who wants to do hard work? So I say focus. It's a time to focus. My brain power is more active and moving in a more forward momentum when it's focused. I set myself timers so I can focus on one thing for a set amount of time, because I know my attention likes to shift a lot. And if you've been listening to me long enough, you also know that my attention likes to shift a lot. And yet still, I don't have any notes. I started to write it down in my Remarkable, and then the battery died. And I was like, yep, guess you're not supposed to have notes. We're just going to wing it like we always do. And I just felt comfortable enough to wing it because I've been having these realizations in real time, having conversations with people and other beings that I love so much. And so I've been kind of exercising this out of me. And so I wanted to put words to it and put it and share it, because this is Reality Inspyrd. If you like it, comment, subscribe, drop in the DMs and just let me know how you got here, what resonates with you, because it's like my lived experience is what is inspiring this, like what I'm learning in real time. And so what I'm learning in real time is that even in all the like heavy like excavation that I've done spiritually, I still kind of look around and I'm like, my life is great. I'm grateful for my life and everything's great. And this is a dream for me. I'm like, it's still not quite what I thought it would be. It's not like I want to It's time to think greater is basically what came through. As I was like, oh, I have to think bigger thoughts. And I was like, okay, I can think bigger thoughts. Then I'm like, oh, why do I think bigger thoughts? And then why does it kind of hurt a little? And so what I notice is that when I make a decision to do something, I'll tell you, for me, it comes up with a food choice. I'll say, I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to make this food and it's going to be good. And I'm going to sit down, I'm going to eat it. And then I'll like cook the food, eat it while I'm cooking it. And then be full to not plate it and sit down and be calm. And then, so I get mad at myself for not taking the moment with it and sitting with it and being present with my food. But I made the choice to eat while I was cooking it. And so you see, it's like, and then I'm the one beating myself up for making the choice to just eat while I was cooking it. Or maybe I was unconscious at the time and then I got conscious and was like, I wanted to sit down and like eat that consciously, but now I'm not hungry anymore. So, and then there's other ways it sneaks up, as in like this doubting loop or guilt cycle. It comes in as, oh, I told you, I knew it. That feels more of like an ego thing for me. I knew you couldn't do it. Yeah, it's hard work. Sucks to be you. That's the voice that keeps you in the familiar, that keeps you safe. It's protecting you from the uncomfortable feeling. It's protecting you. It's familiar. It's your comfort zone, but you're really just comfortable being a little uncomfortable, a little dimmed down, a little small, a little suppressed, a little pressure. You're just used to it because of your holding environment. Whatever you were exposed to created imprints, and that's how you got to where you are today. So I was noticing that I have this very subtle, it's very subtle. If I say I'm going to be late, I'm on my way to a client's house and I'm going to be late, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be late. I should have left earlier. I didn't leave on time. I had to stay at the snooze button. Now I'm late. Now I've got half the, like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough gas. What, like I'm beating myself up. And then what'll happen is I'll get there with time to spare. And I just go on to, and then I start kind of worrying about the, like, I'm like, okay, great, I made it. Cool. Okay, on to, hey, I go right onto the thing without giving gratitude for the fact that I made it. And so then that other voice is like looking for the next thing to be chattering about. Like whatever I may have thought. And then it's like, oh, yep, told you. You couldn't. Usually where we'll see it is people saying like, oh, I'm sugar-free. It's happened to me. I was like, oh, I'm not going to have snacks today and no sugar. I just was like, I don't need a snack today. I had a big breakfast and I don't want to. And also like snacking is something that I would like to put away for a while. And sugar, somebody was like, look at these Persian croissants. They have no sugar in them. And they're just doughy and flaky. And I was like, snack, doughy and flaky, and sugar-free? And there was no nutrition chart on that. I was like, I'm not going to risk it. I just made an agreement with myself. And I said no. And then that's the power of no. That's the power of no. I have a ringing in my ear right now. And this ringing has come around through my life. And they tell you it's like tinnitus. And then I read something that said that perhaps the ringing is like your guides tuning into you or something more esoteric. And I was like, I'm going to subscribe to that one. That's me. I'm definitely getting downloads. So that's why I get the ringing in the ears. So anyway, I'm just, just I'm just that bitch. My friend is now telling me I'm the one that created lightning bolts, and that's my favorite thing ever. We had a little journey together, and we did hypnosis and plant medicine, and it was incredible. It was so beautiful. We did about 90 minutes of hypnosis where we got to get to the root cause, and then I brought him out of trance, and after 90 minutes, and then he took the psilocybin, and he took quite a few grams, but he can handle it. He's had practice. He's there. So he took a hero's dose, and I just held the container, and I dropped him back into breath, and then he started having his journey, and I just let him have his journey. And I was just hanging out with him, being his friend and confidant. It was so beautiful. And then he was like, "You created lightning bolts." And I'm like, "I did." And he's like, "Yeah, and you're perfect." And I was like, "Oh my goodness." And he was like, and I mean, we're all perfect. Like, we're made of the stars. Of course we're perfect. God made us perfect. And so I've just been loving that. I'm like, yeah, we're perfect. We're just perfect. Anything you decide to do, it's only you and you up here. Like, be grateful that you did the thing, like achieved the goal, whatever it is. It's just living in a bit more gratitude, living in that space of like, oh, celebrating that small win of like, I made it with time to spare. How's it going? Good morning. Nice to see ya. That's right. Beautiful day. And that raises your vibration instead of like, oh no, I thought it was gonna be late. Oh, okay, I made it on time. Good. Okay, it's like we gotta like have segments of intention, as Abraham Hicks teaches us, and those segments of intention. So when you're shifting gears throughout your day, like you arrived, pause, give some gratitude. You've arrived. You're here. Now, intention. What's the next moment going to bring? I'm going to feel peaceful, calm, and content rolling into this next as my day easily and effortlessly unfolds before me, surprising and delighting me with blessings and miracles. Aho. Ask, and you shall receive, they say. So commanding it, demanding it, decreeing, declaring exactly what it is that you want right now. Declaring and decreeing that you are it, that you are doing the damn thing. Living. Another conversation I had today, inspired by a friend who was talking about like, he was like, capitalism, and I'm a good people person, but I can't commodify it or something. And I was like, you're an entrepreneur. I go, we need your medicine. Pin capitalism, pin it, and let's talk about the service that you provide. People need you. You are a beacon of light. If you understand humanity and can connect with people, we need you. You're a light bringer. All I heard from your message was that you're an entrepreneur and you've got medicine and the world needs it right now. I've got medicine. We got some tea, we got some medicine, we got some love, we've got some heart, we've got some drive, we got some excitement to connect and be with one another. That's where we're at. It's about community. We're moving into this new earth. This new earth is connection. This new earth is love. This new earth is compassion. This new earth is receiving and giving in without a transaction, but with the love of our heart, like allowing. That's a principle of Burning Man of like, the playa provides, just let people provide for you. It's okay. You don't have to fight it. You can let it in. You can let the love in. You can let it be good. You can just let it. Bloodlet it. Get it in there and feel good about it. I always tell myself I'm going to drink out of something other than this, but nothing quite fills the hydration like this big Yeti. Plus it's got pretty stickers on it. From Ashley at Golden Alchemy. Look at that. Oh, this thing has a name, and she's going to have to text it to me. She told it to me twice, but I got to read it. Yes. So, how are you going to let it in if you're not used to it and it feels uncomfortable? That awareness and gratitude and thank you. Just bowing your head down to God, to Mother Earth, to Source, to the all of all, to your presence. That's how I can simplify all of it. Demystify all of it. And I'm going to tell you, it's presence. It's being in this moment. Being in this moment. Hearing, listening, feeling, expanding into the moment. Allowing your superpowers to lead. What is your offering? What are you good at? What's your niche? What are you creating? How are you living your art? What inspires your heart? That's what's happening with this up-leveling, this new earth ascension. The world right now is full of a lot of distractions. Tyranny, war, weapons of mass destruction, grief, anxiety, depression, fear, division, scarcity. It's heavy. It is so heavy. And it's painful. And it is creating disease in our bodies and illness in our minds. Your gift to humanity, to share, to offer something that lights you up and feels good and is received positively and is needed more on this planet now than any other time in history, because we're so disconnected from ourselves. I almost said each other, but I was like, we're disconnected from ourselves. Gratitude, presence, meditation, stillness, whatever you want to call it, brings us God, prayer. It's presence. It's presence. It's giving gratitude and accepting at the same time. Prayer. Presence. Nothing exists. You are no thing. You are no one. You have no identity. You have no past, present, history, family, mother, father, nothing. Nothing. You are source. You have Mother, Father, God, Source is the one. That's what you have. And you are it. And you being it is presence. When you have presence, you have pure potentiality. You just have to ask for it. You have to be so sure that it's for you. You can't contradict yourself. You can't say you want it, make the agreement, and then let your ego talk you out of it, where you put it on the back burner, where you're kind of like, I'm afraid to say it because I don't know if it's true. If you want it to be true, you have to decree it. It is law. Your success, your dreams, your ability, your capacity is worth declaring and decreeing and showing up as it. You are it. The competition and the comparison is division. We need to focus our attention back to love, back to a heart-centeredness from ourselves, from loving ourselves. And you find self-love in the moments of presence with your body, when you touch yourself, when you put lotion on, when you exercise, when you stretch, when you embrace, when you connect with other people, when you speak from your heart, when you share openly, when you engage. This is the time when we have to come back home to ourselves more than ever. And that is how I created Conscious Conditioning 360. We're consciously creating the life you want, not stuck with the life that you unconsciously built because some emotions and an elevated thought got a little intertwined and decided that protecting you is actually either sabotaging you or keeping you small because you are doubting it. When you can really believe in it, believe in the possibility of it, accept the outcome, accept where you are right now. That's a lesson for me. Accept that you're here. Accept that you're in this beautiful space. You're home. You have a roof over your head. Accept that it's the perfect size. Accept that you have all needs met. Accept that you've probably taken some missteps. Accept that it's time now to get on your mark. Get on your mark. Something is burning and making me sick. I need to cover that shit. Cover it. It's not fully covered. Oh my gosh, I can feel it in my throat. A client gave it to me and it's very sweet and I love candles, and some candles are toxic, and that's a toxic candle. Nobody else would think that though. It's a scented candle that does this little crackly thing. But for me, it goes right to my throat. So I've been trying to burn cleaner. I've got some beeswax, but those candles kind of failed me. The wick came out the bottom of them, or they burn weird. Like I used like a quarter of it. And anyway, tangent about candles. Love a candle, and that was great. So with this energy, what are you going to create? Probably should just create the life that little you would be fucking stoked about. Yeah. What's that life look like? Like, let it be easy. And what do little kids want? They just want to be happy. They just want to be happy. They're happy kids. Good kids. Happy kids. We love that. We love that. So let your little inner child be happy. Find your superpower and connect with the people around you. Community is what's it. And you gotta love yourself first. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. It is 10 to 1, and that means it's 12:54. Is that right? Yeah. Yep, just about. So maybe 12:50, because my clocks are a little early, because, you know, we mentioned we're late from time to time. So we try to trick ourselves, but then the mind's like, I know this game. I thought of it myself. And that's basically what the mind does. You said you're not going to eat sugar? Well, look at this. I'm going to put sugar right in front of you. Say no now. Are you gonna say no? No, you're not. You're not. Oh, you are. You're going to say no because you're weak. You're not. Yeah, no, you can't. Well, that's not usually what mine says. Mine's more like, oh, but it's so good and so sweet, and it's homemade. The Persian croissants were not homemade. But if it was homemade, which happens, my my friend and coworker, his husband bakes, and he'll bring me in something that his husband, he's like, your husband made you something. I'm like, my husband made me something. What? I love that. And of course I'll eat it because he made it for me and I love him. He's my husband. He's not my husband. He's his husband. But he's like my second husband because he's my work husband. And you get it. So I said no, and it was, and then you get to celebrate the fact that you said no. You get to celebrate the no. Celebrate the no. They're like, I said no. Yeah. And I did that the other day. Somebody was like, offer me a Dunkin' Donuts munchkin. And my hand went on it and I went, no. And he was like, whoa, that was a strong no. And I go, my body said no. And so my mind had to agree to no. And I said, and I'm glad it did, because that hasn't always been the case. So good on me. I said no, and I mean no, and that felt good. And then that gets to condition, that's consciously conditioning the good stuff. That's why we consciously condition mind, body, and energetics. Because your energetic signature that is living in the field around us, somebody also was asking me, this was another inspired thing, was the Akashic Records. And the Akashic Records, like, he was like, do you believe people can read them and that they're like a thing? I said, absolutely. I think we all have energetic, what do I call them? Energy streams. We have energy streams, and these energy streams live in the collective field in this library of energetics. And I'm wondering what they look like, atom, molecule, but essentially it's a library, like a book. Open a book. Did Jerry turn left or right today? And did Jerry choose this or that today? What did we do today? And you got a book for that and a book for that. And that book is an energy stream. And when you're reading the Akashic Records, you tap into the energy stream. I actually have no idea if this is true. This is just kind of what had been coming out of my mouth when I was talking to him. I'd never really thought about it this deeply. And then my mouth obviously knows it. So the energy stream that you're tapping into can be of the current timeline, an energy reading, or it can be of the past. And so the past is kind of what I think you read into in the Akashic Records, because it's kind of giving you information about the current situation. So that's like an energetic signature that your specially energetic field, your energy that you're giving out, that you're emanating, has in its field. For me, I have feeling. I'm clairsentient. Don't have visions. Not yet. I don't have a lot of visions. I've had some visions, but most of the time I'm clairsentient. I can feel the energy. And I asked, with an energy healing I was doing last night, I asked to have more visions. And I did get visions. It's subtle. I was like, oh, was that a vision, or did my mind just make that up? It's then what was happening. I was like, am I making this up? Or did I really just get a vision when I asked for a vision? And it was actually quite a traumatic vision as well. But I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me, but perhaps to that person it might. But I haven't had an opportunity to share that yet. So the energetic signature is in the consciousness, is in the field, and I think you can tune into that. I think someone who can read Akashic records is tuning into that energetic stream. So yeah, I hope that was a fun video for you, and I just felt inspired. Like I said, it's just becoming 1 a.m. on Saturday, and I really wanted to just put this out there because I think it's an important time. And I think you're beautiful and amazing, and I think the power is in your hands. And like the fire horse, the calm certainty, you are certain and you are calm. You are sitting with that inner fire, and you let that fire burn. Just let it burn. Stoke it. Just keep it. Thank you to our guides, ascended masters, light beings, galactic alliance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be well.